Love, blessings, and love. What it do, what it do, what it do. So I want to try to make this video um, short and right to the point today. I have been trying to figure out for the longest time how to give y'all the experiences and the knowledge that I have gained, that I've been blessed with, and that I understand for a while. And I finally got my channel clear enough to be able to hear and understand really what to do, how to do it, and then to be able to articulate it so that I can do what I'm supposed to do for y'all. So at first I felt like I needed to have everything together, presented just right. All of my videos had to be a certain kind of way, the background, the this, the that, and to be honest, that was kind of stressing me out a little bit, and it was also counterproductive. Like, just keep it 100. So I figure, why not just give it to y'all raw and give it to you every day the way that I'm meant to do that. So today I just wanted to share a little bit. The sun is like shining in my eyes, but I'm sitting on my best friend's porch right now, and I actually had the idea to just do it from my porch every day. Maybe at my friend's porch, maybe at my porch at my house, maybe on my patio, but my reason for giving it to you on the porch is, in the hood, at your granny's house, at your friend's house when you were younger, or even now, everybody sit and they politic on the porch. Everybody sit down and they, we get together. We might sit out on the porch and talk. So I'm going to just sit out on the porch and I'm going to talk to y'all. I'm going to give it to y'all. And in divine timing, I know you guys will start to be able to communicate with me so I can give you what you need. So let's talk soul to soul therapy. If you don't know, by trade, I was a mental health therapist until last year. I decided to quit my job and go on this journey that I'm on right now, and it's been amazing. It's been a true blessing. I've definitely been able to heal some deep parts of me. What kind of truck is that? I've been able to heal some deep parts of me that I didn't know existed. Some I did know, but either I thought I had already dealt with it, or I just pushed it down deep inside because I didn't have time to deal with it. It was going to take too much emotion. It was going to take too much time, and it wasn't going to feel good. But in this journey that I've been on, I've learned how important healing is and how beneficial it is to you learning and loving the person that you are, the person you were created to be, and learning and loving the soul inside of you, the soul inside of the human being. So soul to soul therapy is my way of taking my trade and bringing it to my soul's purpose, and just being able to share with you all the things and ways of life that we can release, that we can let go of, so that we can live the best life possible while also getting to know the soul inside of us, because that soul has a purpose. Everybody, every human being has a soul. Everybody is put on earth right now, November 2017, for a reason. Your soul has a purpose here. Yeah, you're living life, but your soul has a purpose. And a lot of the things in this matrix that we live in is used to manipulate block and confuse us from our soul's purpose. My job, my calling, my blessing, my mark on the world is to help you release, help you rejuvenate and renew your mind, body, and your spirit. And I'm going to do that by way of sharing my personal experiences, by sharing my uploads that I receive in my daily walking meditations, my coloring meditations, my magical manifestation days. Every day I hear, hold on, this is a loud truck going by. Every day I hear and I learn something new, and I'm supposed to give it to y'all as well as apply it to my own personal life. So the best way I can do that is to bring y'all to the porch of politics. We're going to porch politic it. Keep it real simple, real easy, and keep it 100. We're going to keep it porch politics. And that's what soul to soul is. I'm willing to meet individually for us to be able to work and dig in on those traumas, those experiences, those hurts, those blockages, be it from a past life or this life. Those things that keep our mind foggy so we confuse, those things that enable us from knowing what true happiness is and what true joy and health is in this life. You know, a lot of people feel like everyday life is just about getting up, going to work, coming home, going to sleep, getting up, going to work, coming home, going to sleep, yelling at the kids, not yelling at the kids, making it through the day. I've heard some people say, I'm just trying to survive. And while that's reality for a lot of people, we can change that. And it all starts right here with your mind. And I know it sounds so simple, but it's so real at the same time. If you change the way that you think, you change the way that you see things. When you change the way that you see things, you change the way that you speak about them. And when you change the way that you speak about things, you change the manifestations in your life, period. I have this understanding that I share with a lot of people, and it's that when you get your mind and your emotions under control and you manifest things, you set the intention to manifest them, and then they don't manifest. People like, oh, see, that shit didn't work. The understanding that I have is simple and it's pure. I know I didn't create me. However, I know the Most High Divine did create me, which means there are things inside of my mind and my body that I'm capable of doing because it's just natural. So when I set my intention, when I set my mind to something and I put that energy out into the atmosphere and it doesn't manifest either as quickly as I wanted it to or exactly the way that I wanted to, or if it doesn't manifest at all, my understanding is that the Most High Creator, Creatress that created me clearly has a better plan. And that has continued to hold true in my life from the day I became aware of the thought to present. And it has afforded me so much peace and so many different opportunities in life that would have probably stressed me out, caused me to worry, because I used to be a worry wart like nobody's business, but it was internal. I would never really show it too much, but it was a lot of worry. I used to feel like if I wasn't worried about it, then it wasn't gonna get taken care of. If it wasn't on my mind all day, every day, then I wasn't gonna be successful at completing or accomplishing the goal. I thank the universe, which is the Most High Divine as well, for being able to evolve from that. And I'm not sitting here saying that I'm perfect by any means, because every day I'm always learning something new about myself. I'm always learning something new about life. But what I'm saying is I understand my purpose, and I'm here to be a blessing, to be that light in a lot of people's darkness. But the first thing you have to do when you really want to get into soul to soul is you got to be willing to be 100 with yourself. You got to be willing to be authentically you, to really get to know and understand who you are on the inside. Not who you think you are, not who you portray yourself to be, not who you have created yourself to be because of the people around you, because of society, the society that you live in, but really getting to know how do you really feel and think about some of the shit that you see and you hear. Those are the beginning steps of healing, because once you're able to recognize you from within, you know where your morals and your values lie. You know what you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. You become authentically you in a way that provides space around you to always be authentic. And if for one reason or another, or rather, let me say this, if you find yourself in unauthentic situations, it's just time for reevaluation of yourself, your thoughts, and then those that are partaking in whatever it is. That's just truth. That's an understanding that I've been blessed with, and that's why a lot of things people say should bother me, but they don't. I'm not saying I don't have emotions. I'm not saying that I don't cry. I'm not saying I don't get upset. I'm not saying that every now and then I might not want to knock somebody's head off. But what I'm saying is, there's balance, but then there's also self-authenticity. And as long as you know who you are authentically, you can maneuver through anything. I have a lot of peace about a lot of things. And peace doesn't mean that sometimes it's a bus going by. So I'm going to stop talking for a real quick second. Okay. I'm not saying that even though I have peace, sometimes I don't cry about things or I don't feel hurt about things. That would be a lie. Because I am a spiritual being having a physical human experience. And as a human, you have those emotions, you have those feelings. But I have a peace that surpasses all understanding. And that's because I'm genuinely, authentically me. For me. I'm not doing it for anybody else, but for me. Because that's what helps me to live a better life every day. So soul to soul, we're going to porch politic. If you want some one-on-one soul to soul therapy, if you're ready to tap into you, dig through all the darkness to get to the light, holla at your girl. I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm supposed to do that because that's just me being authentically me. I'm going to be working on bringing some groups, some soul-to-soul groups together, because sometimes group settings are more beneficial. You know, individual is always beneficial too, because you get that one-on-one time, that one-on-one conversation and reflection. So that's great. Soul to soul, porch politics.